Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about a subject I've discussed plenty of times before, and that is the fact that so many trainers in the bodybuilding community or top-level bodybuilders don't know what proper form is. Before I get into that topic, guys, I encourage you to please check out my new book called Massive Iron. It's linked below. If you do not own it, please check it out and support this channel. It has 200 pages of content, 20 unique workouts, and a whole bunch of tools and tips that'll help you maximize any system, I guarantee it. So check out Massive Iron now. Now, Jason Blaha over at Juggernaut Fitness talked about this topic, and he rattled a few cages. And this is a subject that I've talked about many times before. Those of you that have watched my channel from the beginning of time, 2 or 3 years ago, have heard me talk about this. And that is the fact that so many top-level competitors, pros, trainers in the bodybuilding community wouldn't know proper form if it bit them in the ass. Now, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just trying to shoot you guys straight. When you check out the form videos of a lot of these guys when it comes to squats or deadlifts or any other lift, it could be barbell rows, 9 times out of 10, the form is slaughtered. You'll hear these guys talk about, I'm going to use proper form. Usually when they say they're going to use proper form, it has nothing to do with real proper form. Usually it means they're going to slow down the movement or create less momentum or focus on the mind-muscle connection or something like that. There are so many of these bodybuilders that have horrible squat and deadlift form, yet they're on YouTube telling you, that they're using good form, posting videos, and then tons of guys are hitting the gym squatting like these guys, and it's a total travesty. It's just a big shame. So when you see a bodybuilder in specific, and yes, I am focusing on bodybuilding because they are still in the dark ages when it comes to form. When you see a bodybuilder say they are using good form, assume that they aren't using anything close to good form, and hit the YouTubes and Google how to perform exercise properly. When it comes to squats, so many bodybuilders don't know how to hit parallel, or they're squatting with their knees in. Just check out any bodybuilding or fitness magazine on the internet or at your local newsstand. You'll see the squat is slaughtered. The editor-in-chiefs don't know a good squat if it bit them in the ass, and most of these bodybuilders don't as well. When it comes to deadlift, don't get me started. It's rare to find a bodybuilder who knows good form. There are many top-level bodybuilders I know, and I'm not going to name names, but they have top-level YouTube channels. I watch their deadlift form and I wince. I'm waiting for their spine to pop out of their lower back, because some of them have the most horrendous form I've ever seen. There's one of these top-level bodybuilders who has 50, 100,000 followers on YouTube, who talks about squat form, and when he squats, his nipples almost touch his knees. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I'm not picking on these guys. But what you need to know, and you need to remember this, and you need to tell your friends, is that when these guys say they have good form, they don't have good form. When they say they're using good form, most of them don't have a clue what good form means. They haven't invested time, looked on YouTube, and studied what the rest of the strength and muscle building communities are doing. There's a ton of good guys out there who know what they're doing, like Brandon Camel and Jason Blaha and Johnny Candido and all those types of guys. Those are the types of guys you want to follow. But when somebody's form looks crazy compared to these guys, you got to do your research. I could go on and on with exercises that are quote-unquote I'm using good form. Like barbell rows, you'll see these guys standing virtually upright doing these like 2-inch twitches, all kinds of nonsense on the internet. And this is a type of stuff, over time, if you're going to make lifting a lifelong endeavor, if you follow the typical bodybuilding crap that I've seen for 28 years now, 28 years I've been watching these magazines, and for the last 10 years these internet sites teach young lifters, crappy form. If you follow this type of crappy form and assume Joe Pro bodybuilder just because he says he has good form, if you assume that he has good form and you follow him, you're going to end up with elbow tendonitis, you're going to end up with shoulder issues, you're going to end up with knee issues, all kinds of crap. So it's time for bodybuilding to come out of the dark ages. Again, this is a topic I've talked about many times, but it gets me stirred up because I am so sick and tired of seeing a sport I once loved, bodybuilding, still remain in the dark ages when it comes to form. It's one of the reasons why most of my time and effort has moved over more to the strength training and power building realm of things, because bodybuilding has become so insane. It's just in this crazy rut that so many of these guys are so focused on themselves and caught up with their greatness that they don't bother to do any research and educate themselves. So if you see a top-level bodybuilder who thinks they are teaching you good form or talk about good form, you know, don't assume they know what they're talking about. I'm not making blanket statements and saying 80, all of them are ignorant, but a quality, high percentage of these guys don't have a stinking clue what good form means. Not hating, guys. That's the truth, and I'm telling you the truth because I'm trying to protect you from falling into the rut that these guys are creating. So guys, I hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, there's a Q&A. You can come on over, ask me any question you want. I answer all the questions that are posted. And if you've made it this far into this video, please subscribe to my channel. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.